Going on? We are live. We are live. Let me see. Let me see. All right, here we go. Here we go. Oh, okay. Mic check 1 2 1 2.
Mic check, mic
Hog
check.
life. What's going on, brother?
What up? What up?
What's going on, Richard? What's going on, Denise? Jones Collective. Let me actually put the if you want to send an image. If you want to send an image in. All right. Let me let me pen that right there. All right. You got Biz Shorty, Page of Styles. It's getting hot up in here.
Hey man, your setup looking all good. Mine looking all janky over here.
Man, this was a last minute put together setup. So I got the email address in the chat if you all want to send an image in. We have some images already. Uh-oh, we got the twins in the building. What's going on? Oh, I just seen the Tog Life video for the first time today, talking about the black dish. What's going on, Cold Shots? What's going on, Ike? All right, so you all may or may not have noticed that T-Med did not do one of these last month. And you know, I can't remember if I was actually gone somewhere or I was just tired. But in any case, I'm back the next month. All right. Matter of fact, I put in PTO last month. That's what it was. I put in PTO last month. I ain't take a break. I did it like, what was it? Yeah, that was 2 years straight without uh without a break. So I put in PTO last month. So we picking it back up this month. And I'm going to also kind of feed in get some suggestions from you all. Okay. So I know right now, one of the things that's going on, Jado, we do it every month. Do you all feel like the consistency of this every month is good, or do you think once every other month would be better? Let me get your feedback in the comments about that first and foremost. Wanna hear what you all have to say.
Man, they need to have it to where you could put a poll in the chat. Everything got the polls these days. I was looking to see if they had something like that, but it don't look like
Yeah,
it.
I think I have seen that done. I have seen that done before. But you know, since I don't go live as much, I'm kind of out of touch I'm kind of out of touch these days.
Right.
I need to. Look, I was going live all the time, and then boom. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work going live.
Yes, for sure.
All right, so let's see. So we
The
have
general consensus is once a month, so you ain't putting in no more PTO. That's what it's looking like.
Oh man. I thought y'all was gonna let me slide. I guess not. Oh man. All right, let's see. Okay, so let's get this kicked off. Yeah, everybody. Once a month. Every month. Once every month. Oh man, y'all not letting up. Y'all supposed to at least be like, all right, T man, we think once every other month will be good. Oh man. Once a week. You got nothing else going on. Oh man. I wish it might be an option for a paid version. Might gotta do like Patreon once a month, good enough. Why did y'all stop showing y'all lighting recipes? BTS. Nah, that's a hey, I don't hold no secrets back. If you look at my videos, I put everything up front. Okay, so let's get this started off. First, let me say thank everybody for supporting the channel and letting good old T Mid hit the 20,000 subscriber mark. All right, I need some sound effects right there, like a
Hey, I was thinking the
woo.
same thing, bro. I'd have hit it right there.
Yeah, we need some claps. We
Yeah.
need, all that. All right. So I reached that goal. What at the beginning of the month, 20,000, and that was actually my goal last March. Last March 2023, I hit 10,000, and then I said the next year I want to hit 20,000, and so I was able to do that. So I wanted to be able to double the numbers, and then this month actually been good to me because I almost what I got more than 50% of the subs in 1 month than I got over the last year. So so that is looking good. All right. Now, secondly, appreciate everybody showing support to the photo walks that I've been putting out. So that is huge, right? Because the first one that I ever did, it was in 2022, and it was back in Houston. All right. And I did that like the last week I was going there. Like within a week, I put everything out and people showed up, came out, we had a good time. But now, you know, you gotta kind of put everything into perspective. All right. So now the magnitude that things are on right now, it is, I am overly excited with the love that is shown from everybody, because you just got to think about the journey from where I started to where I came, and then also you got to think about the magnitude of being able to do this. You have me from the DMV area, Maryland specifically, but I'm able to go to all these different cities and bring the community together. Okay, so I've been able to do things here in DC. Where else did I go? I went down to Atlanta. I went to Miami. We went to Houston. Now Dallas. Dallas, man, I put that out, and the response on the Dallas one was crazy. So uh, Dallas, Vegas. So I appreciate that. And the reason why I put things out like ahead of time is because it gives people a chance to make arrangements, right? So when I have these events, it's not people just from that city. All right. So it some people use it as like a vacation period. Some people just like to travel like I like to travel. So it's like, oh, you're gonna be in this city? All right, I'm gonna come out that city, like so, you know, it's definitely a good time. If you need something, you want to get some shots in, be around the community, all those good things. We got the Dallas T-Mid Dallas 2024 photo walk. It is June the 1st. So if you interested, you can contact me, and you can look on my website, tmid.com, all that good stuff. All right. Who looking to critique? Appreciate it, Mosman. I love your subject matter. Much needed void being filled. Congrats. Hey, I appreciate that. Appreciate that. Let's see. Uh-oh. T-Med all over. Okay. So let's get into these shots. We have now I'm gonna go to this first one. We're gonna do a set. All right. It's a lot of logistics. A lot of logistics going on. All right, so I'm gonna share these first set of images. All right. And the setup with this first set of images, we got the Sony A7III, the Sony 50 1.8, and it is natural light. All right. And shot around 5 p.m. Okay. So that's the first one. All right. Yeah, I like that too. I like that too. Uh, let me show you all. Let me show you all the second one. And I need an easy way to be able to go between all the images. All right. This is the second one. It's giving kind of like fall vibes.
Yeah, I know, right? Was that taken during the summertime? Because it definitely giving me fall feels. Colors, the trees
Yeah,
look like they got some color to it. So yeah, it definitely looked like a fall photo.
yeah. And then let me give you this last one right here. All right. Get that natural light. Yeah, so this is a fall family function right here.
Man, you probably don't have no way to put all three of them up at the same time, do you?
Nah,
Yeah.
it's a one. So, okay, so yeah, I think it's minute things that I kind of see. Overall, I like the concept, like the pictures. But I feel like photography is about the small things And so
Of
like,
course, yeah.
so this is one thing I would say is it's pretty soft on this angle, but then also you can kind of see where the masking took place.
Hmm.
So you definitely want to watch out for that.
Yeah, you know that masking is tough because you know, with Lightroom, probably with Capture One, you know, they got the AI where it selects the subject and it does a
Right.
great job. But where you really got to be careful is around the hair. And you'll, especially if you are doing a mask and you're changing the exposure. So if you're either bringing down the
Oh
exposure of
yeah.
the background or bringing up the exposure of the subject, you're gonna get you'll get that ghosting. So you have to be careful. And you could either what I typically would do is just go in with a brush and go around that outer edge and just bring that exposure back down or back up, depending on what I was doing, just to kind of balance it out. So yeah, you got to finesse it a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, most of the time when I do masking, I rarely select the subject. I rarely select the subject. Um, I normally do it. I normally do it by hand.
So here's a tip that I learned. I saw it on a random video, and oddly enough, it does work pretty well. So I know it works in like Lightroom. I don't know what the Capture One stuff is like, but if you select the background and then you do a subtract and then you do select subject, or the other way around, you select subject and then do a subtract of select background, it does a better mask of whatever it is you were trying to do, whether it was the background or the subject. It does a better mask. So if you just did select subject, the mask would be good, but it would be a little bit more rough than if you do select subject and then go in and say subtract select background. It just refines it more. So just a little tip for anybody that uses that. You definitely can see the difference. So it's pretty effective.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, so I will probably try to pinpoint that focus a little bit more too. And maybe, I mean, see, like you could get away with 1.8 right here. I mean that depth of field is going to be shallow, but they are kind of on the same plane, so it could work. But yeah, right here it's just a little bit soft. So uh, that is the A7III. Appreciate you for submitting that. I'm gonna go to the next set. You can also paint and add or subtract from a subject mask. Right, right. That's kind of like my, well, I kind of do it manually, the entire thing. Unless I'm feeling lazy, then I'll do the entire thing. But I've been seeing those types of things peak out. And so just in general, hair is like one of the biggest problems. So whenever I do something like that, I always look at the hair because it seems to always mess up right there.
Yep. That'll be the telltale sign. That'll give it away every time.
Right.
Yep.
All right. This is the next shot right here.
Nice.
All right. So let's see. Let's see if we got the folks in the chat who image this is.
Now, you know, when I look at this, I would definitely say, and of course, this is just from my point of view, so they may have had something different in mind, which is totally fine. I would have, if I wouldn't have done it on location, which I probably would have tried to do, but if I wouldn't have, I would have used a mask to bring down the exposure on the shirt, because it technically is the brightest part and it's really consuming the most real estate. So your eyes go there quicker than they go to the face. So I would have used a gradient and literally just brought down that exposure, or did a subject, a mask on the clothes and just brought down the highlights on that. So it wasn't so bright. So that way you don't immediately see that. Cause I mean, really it's taking up, you know, the bottom
Yeah.
half of the frame. So almost 2/3 of it. So I would have just brought
Yeah.
that those highlights down just so that way I would have because
So
the
this
light on the face
is
is pretty good. So
this is a straight out of camera.
Oh, man, that's definitely good straight out of cam.
Yeah, stand on business, Denise. Let them know. But yeah, she said she didn't have any time to edit,
Got it.
so
Got it.
she sent them in.
Well, I mad props. I mean, that's great straight out of cam.
All right, let me see. And I think she shot these at Imaging. Shot at Imaging USA. Boom, boom. You know, we straight out of camera gang right here. You know, I
Yeah.
love. Hey, listen, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I put up one video. I knew the video was gonna do good, right? But I also, you know, I'm gonna be transparent with y'all. I did not feel like editing any photos, so I put out the video, and I was like, I'm not editing any photos because I just didn't feel like it this one. I was a little bit lazy, and so we just went straight out of the camera. And typically my Nikon files are typically good straight out of the camera. Like if you go through my file system, matter of fact, shout out to my files because I just had to convert 30 terabytes worth of data and back it up. So if you go through, you look at my straight out of cameras, they pretty solid just to post.
Yep.
All right. So we got this one too, straight out of cam. All right. Thank you for sending those in. I know those were from last time, but remember last time I ain't never do nothing. So I was like, let me put that in there. All right, let's see. Let's see. Boom. Here we go. Right here. Let me get these details.
My guess is Natty Light on this.
Hmm. Let's see. Let's see. We don't. I'm looking for the details. We ain't we ain't really got no details. And I wonder the location. If you are in the chat, definitely let me know. I think this is probably like Florida. Where is UCF?
Yeah, that's Central Florida, so that's got to be
Yeah,
somewhere in the middle, probably. Taking a wild guess.
yeah, yeah. That sounds about right. All right, so that is their first one. Let me try to zoom in on that though. And I'm going to see if we can get into the eyes. Hmm. You want to say flash or you want to say reflector? Hmm.
Yes,
Let me
that's a
zoom
tough
out a little.
call.
Yeah, that's kind of tough. What y'all think, chat? Flash or reflector? Watching live in Ghana. What's going on?
I mean, I think most of the light is coming from the sun. I'm not convinced that well, yeah. Uh, yeah, I mean, when you look at how small that catch light is, I mean, for there to be light all the way, basically from top to bottom, I'm convinced this is sun. They might have used some flash or reflector, but yeah, I think that's all sun right there. And that reflection
Yeah,
could
I'm
just be
looking.
something that was in
Something
the
else.
environment.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe it was a car driving by. I don't know. Yeah, that's tough though. I'm gonna show one of their other shots and see. Now this looks like natural light as well. Y'all let me know. So, man, I feel like it was a lot of a lot of things that could have been done with this, but I definitely say like those things we was talking about, like the editing part, kind of got like frequency separation, kind of going into your wall right here. So you got watch that when you edit it. I know sometimes people turn up the mixer brush on Photoshop and they just
Yeah,
go crazy, right? But
yeah.
that is when it's the most critical to be very, very precise with your editing. And that's where you gotta take the time because that's where it's gonna shine, right? Like so when I look at that, I can kind of see that the time wasn't really spent on that because you got the leg kind of blending into the colors with the wall.
So since you could see it better, what's that down by the mirror on the floor? Is that just
Yeah.
random stuff?
And that's something else, you know, just random.
Yeah,
Yeah, almost like she just
makeup
set
or
her
something.
phone down
Yeah.
and was like, yeah.
Yeah, I
So
don't
like,
like being that photographer, but it's like, yeah, those are the things where it's like, yeah, you gotta clean that up at least, because that'll have people being like, oh, what's that right there, and unnecessarily, it's like, yeah,
right,
you gotta just,
right. So it kind of is like, it's kind of like you take the photo and then, oh, let me put my phone down real quick, you know? And it's like there's no problem with that it being that type of situation, but when you go to edit, you
yeah.
just got to take that out because now that's kind of bringing questions. Now I could see this camera sitting on the ledge, it being a prop. So that definitely works, but definitely love the model look. I'm thinking like, hey, if I'm ever in Central Florida, matter of fact, I'm going to Central Florida in like 2 weeks. So I might, hey, I might have to holler at you. Hey, y'all gonna see me come with a video. It's gonna be a banger. Same model. Hey.
So the thing about those things on the floor, it could definitely work. I'm not the photographer where I'm like, you got to have everything completely clean, but it's like, is it helping tell the story? What, like if she was like getting ready, like the image was her getting ready, those things down there wouldn't bother me because they would make sense. This is kind of like, well, based off of the pose, I'm not exactly sure like what the
Right.
message is that's trying to be conveyed. So then when I see the stuff down there, it's like obviously she sat it down to be able to pose. So it just seems a little bit more haphazard.
Oh yeah, yeah, exactly. I thought it was part of the image storytelling. Hey, it could possibly be too. We gonna reconvene and that's what I need. I need a gavel. Boom, 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 boom. Y'all let me know. But yeah, definitely, it's definitely some room for improving on this setup. Also, I kind of look at like exposure seems to be good, but I'm kind of looking at like the white balance, you know, and kind of getting those colors together. So that way,
to me, it looks like they color graded it to be that way. Like it looked like they
yeah,
were kind of going for like the orange teal look. Didn't Not quite enough orange, but to me, it looks like they were trying to color grade it that way. But it could be a white balance mishap.
yeah, yeah. And I prefer like the warmer type situations. But yeah, appreciate you sending that in. That's neato. All right, let's see. We got, hold on, let me see. So we got another kind of perspective. And let me share that perspective with you all, just so you can kind of see what's going on in this image. And we can conclude and see. All right, so this is just another perspective right here. So
Is that a camera on the ledge, or is that a
yeah,
cup, a
yeah,
mug? That's a camera.
yeah, that's a camera. And
Okay.
you can see like she has like a little picture that she took right there.
Okay.
So she got the picture, got the lip gloss. Boom.
Secured by ADT. Go ADT.
Yeah.
uh,
So yeah. And I wonder what you what he edited this with.
Dehancer.
We got some grain going in. Boom. So yeah. And then also you battling with that natural light coming in through that window.
Yeah. See, it was easier on the other shot because she was facing the light, so he could
Right.
expose for it better. Now he had to pump it up since she's essentially kind of side / backlit. But because they got that lip gloss on the ledge, see, now the stuff down on the floor makes sense. Ties it together.
Yeah. Maybe they got some shots when she was just looking in the mirror. That could be also. All right, let me go to this next shot. Now, I believe y'all let me know, my native Georgia folks. I want to say this is on top of Stone Mountain. Y'all let me know. I believe so though. This is by Cameron Angel. But I want to say this is Stone Mountain. And yes, you all, if you want to send the image is pinned at the top of the chat.
So, question for you: does that sky, does that dead space bother you?
For me, I'm gonna say not as much, because I like to get like kind of like the whole view. Maybe it could be brought down just a little bit, maybe half of that. Maybe only need like half of that space, you know,
Yeah, I was
because
thinking
it's
the
not
4
really
by
like
5
it's
crop.
yeah, because it's not like it's a beautiful sky per se.
Yep.
So yeah, something like that.
Or I mean,
Definitely.
he could have even he or she, when you look at the bottom, there's no space. There's no breathing room at the bottom. So they could have just brought that camera down if they wanted to keep that 2/3 crop. If they would have just brought that camera down. So now you got a little bit of foot room, got a little bit of head room, so it's not too tight, got some room to breathe. Could have worked.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's see. I just sent the image. Not native to Georgia, but yes, it looks like Stone Mountain. Going on, D-Row. David, gotcha. Feels like the horizon line shouldn't be going through their head, but it works. Let me show you all a different angle. Hey, and listen, that getting to the top of that Stone Mountain, it ain't no slouch now. That's a nice little hike. I hiked up there before.
Yeah,
It
I haven't
was
been to Atlanta in years. I need to get back to Atlanta.
man, yeah, Atlanta, my second home. I need to go back. All right, we got another look right there. All right. So you see the different.
See, on this one, I feel like it's a very wide composition, but the wide composition isn't helping the image because now you just got more of the sky, which there's nothing there. So a third of the frame is almost just white. So this is, it's, yeah, I feel like this could have been tighter just because it's not adding anything. Like I do like the wideness of it because if it's the top of Stone Mountain, like you said, you wouldn't have got that if it was super tight. You maybe wouldn't have realized that. So obviously that helps. But for this one, it's like, man, a third of your frame. This, I mean, I know some people are anti-replacing sky, but if there was ever an image I've seen that could have went for a sky replacement, this would
Oh
this
man,
would have been a good candidate.
yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Uh, I try not to, but I definitely will replace the sky in at any moment, especially if I feel like it can add to the image. Um, let me show you all this. Let me show you all this last one from that.
Yeah, so while you pulling
I
that
can,
up, now see what they had working against them, you can tell by the direction of the light. It was either sunrise or sunset time. I would guess sunset time because they probably weren't up that early. So because it was sunset time, you could see that light is coming in, camera left. So they're basically hitting that sky and having to expose for him is exposing for or overexposing the sky. I would imagine the sky probably was pretty nice in real life, but because they had to expose for the subject, obviously it blows out that sky. But when you look at how low
yeah,
that sun is, I would imagine there was a lot of color in the sky when they took the photo.
yeah. So no flash on hand. Let's see.
And see, that's where like when people are always like, natty light, I don't use flash. These are the situations where it's like obviously you could do whatever you want to do, but in a situation like this, if you had flash, you'd be able to have the best of both worlds. You'd be able to expose your subject and you would be able to expose for your ambient. It gives you the best of both. And that's where flash really comes in handy is in situations like this.
Right. So and like this one too. So I'm gonna give them kudos because not only did they hike up the mountain to get these shots,
Yeah, yeah.
they hiked up there and took that chair up there with them.
Right.
All
Took a
right.
chair with him and everything.
Now, if you have not hiked up Stone Mountain, if you ever do, you will have more respect for this right here because it is not a slouch.
Is it crazy? I've been to it. We didn't hike up it because I was a kid last time I was there.
Yeah, man.
I'll
When
have
I went
I
up
have to do
there,
it.
I had some people going up there with strollers, and I'm like, some of the inclines, you
Yeah.
like, yo, like, what are you doing?
Can you zoom in
Uh,
on the face real quick?
all right, let me see.
Yeah, because see, I was questioning. I feel like they did use flash because if you look at now, he's facing away from the light, but his face is still lit.
Right,
So I
it's
was thinking
still
they
lit.
did use flash. So it looks. I mean, they might have just had a speed light, so maybe they didn't have enough to be able to bring that ambient down, or maybe they just didn't
Yeah,
know how to do that. But it definitely looks like they
yeah,
used flash. It just wasn't enough. They could have, it just if they were using the speed light, they just might not have had enough power to
right.
bring down that ambient.
And I'm thinking, I'm trying to see, do he got on three hoodies?
Man.
That's,
Yo.
that's what I'm trying to see. I don't know. He might have had a nice setup. Man. They hiking up there with all of that, man. They got some. They
Yo.
came prepared. But yeah, it's definitely utilizing the gear that you have. You can see the flash on the ground. So yeah, and the way that you see like it's about to probably be sunset. Yeah, that sky probably was decent. But
Yeah.
also in the background, trying to see what is that giving maybe like those wet spots?
That's what I was trying to figure out if it was water or snow. Cause I mean, if he
Yeah,
got three
that's what
hoodies on, man, I mean, I don't know how
it might.
cold it get in
Yeah,
Atlanta in winter, but it might have been chilly,
yeah. Nah, I could definitely see that. I can definitely see that. And that makes sense. That makes sense. But yeah, overall exposure on the subject, I think, is definitely good. Um, I definitely would just say, try to work on that background now. Yeah, if it's natural light, that's always the problem. Having to having to choose, and I don't like to have to choose. I want my cake and I want to eat it too. All right, so I'm gonna always be that type of man. All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
So I think if he's talking about that image, he said forgot to send info shot with off camera Godox 8200 and a
Oh no,
roll
not
log.
that. Not that one.
That's a different one.
Yeah, that's a different one.
Oh, okay.
All right, let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna go to the next. So actually, before we do that, I think I actually probably got it right here. Hold on. Nah, I doubt it now. I think that was on my other hard. Oh, no, we right here. All right, this is not the best quality, y'all, but you'll get what I'm saying when it comes to replacing the sky. Okay, so this was I don't have the before because I got a lot of stuff hooked up over here. It's on another hard drive. But for the images that I use for this thumbnail, on this particular day, that the sky behind her, it was blown out. It was blown out. Um, and it wasn't no saving it because it was like about to storm and then that storming, clouds coming, clouds going away. So when I caught the shot, it was clouds all in the way. And so I was like, man, this image would be way better if I had some type of color popping in the sky. And so, like, for that type of example, this is when I decided to use sky replacement. And it worked out perfectly. It worked out perfectly. This is probably like one of my favorite sets of images that I did. And I did this back in 2022. But these came out solid. So I rarely use sky replacement, but when I do, yeah, when I do, hey, it's gonna be for a good cause. Let me see. Yeah, I'm a graphic design all day. All right, let's see. And then also, missing Kentucky. Yeah, that's my Kentucky thing. Randall dub law. Oh man. So then if you saw my last one of my last videos, we had if you haven't seen this video, this is on my channel as well. So this was going through at WPPI. Now this was probably one of the toughest situations that I had been in, in terms of shooting. Like, and wasn't no C stand would have held this down. If I did have a C stand, I would have needed like 50-pound weights on there.
Facts.
Because it was just crazy, literally. And then it was a lot of work that had to be done because the wind was just unbelievable. And I also had to deal with the midday sun. So I had a lot of things going against me, but I was still determined to get the shot. Oh, and so also, ironically, this is going to be one of the models at my photo walk that I'm having in Dallas, Texas. So, um, listen, if you want some bangers, okay, if you want your portfolio to have some bangers in it with like a top level model, she not gonna disappoint you. She This is like the type of model where you don't have to say anything. Okay, all you gotta do is be ready to click, 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 get your settings right. That's all you have to do. If you gotta say anything to her, it's gonna be, hey, can you go back to this pose? Because that's literally all that had to happen. So yeah, if you want some fire in your portfolio, check out that T Mid Dallas photo walk. Come through. She the one. That shoot was level 10 difficulty. Nah, for real. Hey, I tell bro to have a photo walk in LA. Hey, listen, it's cheap to fly to Dallas if you early enough. You know,
Yeah.
I put it out. I put it out what, like 2 months ahead. All right, because listen, let me just give you perspective. So for this Dallas one, I got people coming from Chicago. I got people coming from Detroit. I got people coming from Philly. Of course, we got people in Texas. Got people coming from Florida. So like people be coming from everywhere. So you can make it a vacation with your boy T to the M to the IDD. Take you to Chick-fil-A after Waffle House for breakfast. She was tired after that shoot. She ain't want to do no photos. Hey man, I'm glad you sacrificed for me. I needed, I needed that. I needed that. Had to run it up right quick. But in that video, also, you all probably seen that the light stand broke because of the wind. Now that probably could have been prevented. I don't know. What you think, Todd? Like,
Man, it could have been prevented. Yeah, he would have had his hand on the modifier. It could have been prevented. He trying to hold it just by the light stand, putting all the pressure on the thing. It could have been
oh
prevented.
man.
But hey, shout out to SJ because he was having a fight. He was fighting for his life. So I'll let him pass.
Man, at you. I'm telling you. Look, oh man. If y'all didn't see this, yeah, y'all definitely gotta go check it out. It was hilarious. It was definitely hilarious. So this the second part. This is after the light stand broke.
Oh.
It was like done for. So now you see like this perspective. But also, like, look at the dedication of the model. Like, she like, all right, this the ground, this is dirt, but she laying in it to get that shot. Like, that's the type of person you need. Like, all right, yeah, my hair gonna get dirty, but I'm gonna get down there because I'm trying to get this shot, right? Boom. All right. And then the last thing I'll share with y'all from that particular shoot, I actually got a whole nother shoot that I did that day, but you can't post that back to back, so that might come out in like 6 months. But I'm gonna show you all the SJ was mad out there.
Yeah, he probably should have just held the light that way from the jump versus even trying to use it.
Yeah, yeah,
Then he could have just,
and
held it with both.
I probably should have gave him a handle, so that way he could have just had the handle, and
Yeah.
then yeah, that's
I know
probably
it was going to
what
be that
should.
windy for that whole time, though.
Yeah, no, that was crazy. Now, y'all, it was I didn't have any ND filters or anything, so it was giving my 8300 a run for its money, right? But let me see. I think I got a lot that like ain't I ain't even put it out there. So so this is something like might gotta do a lost files or something. Lost files. Yeah.
Quad
See, like,
muscles popping. Them
yeah.
poses she be doing, man. I know she got some quad muscles, man, because she be hitting some crazy poses. Yoga joint.
I'm telling you. I'd be like, sheesh. All right, let me see. All right, we got the next person. If this is your image, definitely let us know. Okay. Now let's see. They got the city in the back. And let me see what the details are with this shot. Huh. Oh, okay, so there's a couple shoots that I did. Let's see if they come in the chat. If not, we're gonna be the judge and executioner. All right.
I wish they would have not cropped it as tight.
Oh, now you want to not crop this tight. Pick and choose. Say no.
It just feels, especially when you're doing full body. It's obviously it's fine to have a tight crop when you're doing, half, head, even 3/4. But if you're doing full body, you gotta give it just a little bit of room to breathe. Just a little bit.
Anybody know what city this is? Let me know if you know what city this is. Let me show y'all one of the next ones. Yeah, I'm gonna say when I'm looking at these, one thing that kind of stick out to me is so right here, kind of the skin tones. It's a bit punchy. Probably trying to see if it's too warm or what that might be. So we know we got flash.
Yeah, when you zoom in, her facial expression get me, because that is a face of disgust right there. Like, it probably is just a moment, the moment that they captured this shot, and considering that they're both looking off, maybe somebody else was taking the picture, and this photographer was getting some shots off to the side. But that expression right there does not look happy.
They don't look happy. They don't feel like,
Yeah.
or normally the female want to take the pictures more than the male. So
Yeah,
yeah,
he looked like
maybe.
he looked like he cool. She looked like
Yeah,
she like,
yeah.
yo, man, like take this shot. I'm trying to go. But I do like the pose. I like the pose and the feel of it.
Mm. Yeah, this like gritty in the city.
Gritty in the city, Houston, baby.
Now I would have threw some of these people out the background. I get because it's easy enough nowadays. All right, let me see. All right, let me see. Let me show y'all one of the last ones. Man, wherever this spot is, I like this spot. I would like to shoot right there because that's a hell of a location. Like you just got the whole cityscape in the background.
Hey, being in Vegas, I'm just surprised at how clean that glass is, or at least how clean it appears. Because man, that that glass in Vegas, bro, you ain't getting no clear see-through shot like that.
Yeah, and I know this is just like populated. I'm assuming that this thumbnail, I mean, logo is just populated within the gallery. You definitely want to watch out where you're placing that at.
Yeah.
But yeah, I will have a few things. Probably in this one, I probably wouldn't want that piece of. Maybe I would make that seamless. That line from the breaking the glass, just to kind of like make it one piece.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I probably would have did the same. Just because
And
it's so
then
easy. Maybe
yeah,
5 years ago I probably wouldn't have, but now, yeah, it's so easy now.
yeah, no, for real. And then look like you got some direct sun coming on them right here. Let me see. It look like you got direct sun, and then try use some flash. That's what I'm thinking because you got the cap blocking the sun where the eye, so it wouldn't be a catch light right there. So I'm thinking it's probably a flash off to the left side,
I could see that.
and then which is definitely nothing wrong with that. Because I know a lot of times that was a video I was gonna make is like knowing how to use the flash. You know what I mean? Because you can have those backlit shots, but you could also, split the light between the sun and flash. If you want to open up the shadows on one side. So it's a couple different ways that you can get away with using flash when the sun is directly facing the person as well. Because I remember one time I went somewhere and it was a photographer that was trying to use flash. They did not want to because the sun was directly facing, right? And so the backdrop, you had to kind of shoot the model at that orientation to get the beautiful backdrop. So
Mm-hmm.
the person, and it was like just straight natural light facing them, the person would not use natural light. So they like trying to cover the model with the soft box. So then what you ended up getting was you ended up getting a bright underexposed spot from the uh
Yeah,
from
yeah.
the soft box, and then the sun is like way powerful on the edges. And I'm like, man, I'm like, just use the natural light. It's beautiful. I'm
Yeah,
talking about the sun is going down at this point. So you got
yeah.
that nice, beautiful natural light. And it was just hilarious because they was carrying a pole and a light just trying to find somewhere. I'm like, I'm like, you ain't gonna give it up, huh? You is not gonna give it up. So that was hilarious. So definitely thank you for submitting those images. All right, got you, got you. Let me see. Let me. Oh, yeah, hold on. Which one is that? Oh, okay. So, so yeah, it's definitely a trick to the trade. Trick to the trade right here. And then also like trying to get um um let me see the skin tones. Like I feel like trying to nail the skin tones. Like I did so we got I did this shoot in Philly and I did flash, but then I did some natural light. And man, when I did natural light and I underexposed these crazy, man, I wish I had my hard drive hooked up. But when I did natural light and I underexposed it and brought it back, man, man, that's these skin tones right here went crazy. I was like, oh my God. And that's Nikon colors for you right there, folks. All right. If you ain't never seen it, that's Nikon colors for you right there, folks. Oh my good. Come on now. Come on now. Yeah, we have my man extraordinaire on the video for me. Appreciate that, brother, man. When I was in Philly. But come on. Come on now. That deserve a round of applause.
Yeah, we got to get some sound effects, man. we can throw in there. But when you look at that, man, you know, I say this very respectfully, but when you look at that, there when it comes to melanin skin, if you expose for it correctly and you light it correctly, there's just nothing touching it. And I say that with the utmost respect to everybody, but you just cannot touch melanated skin that is exposed and lit correctly. It just, man, it's just so nice.
Man, I'm telling you. Dang, don't start drooling over there, Todd. Like, oh, I
Let me
see
take
that
me a
boy
drink of
thirsty.
water.
Yeah, that boy thirsty. Hold on, he drinking water. That boy thirsty. Hold up, hold up, hold up.
Oh man, yeah.
Oh man, hey, creamy and dreamy as well. What's this? Colors almost like Night Canon. Uh-oh, there you go. What made you choose Nikon over Sony? All right, so the funny thing is, right here, I have this camera, right? This camera is the Sony A7S II with a Nikon strap on there. You got it right. A Sony with a Nikon strap. No, I actually, my cousin did that because I let him use it and then he gave it back because he wasn't doing nothing with it. But I had this camera since 2016, 2017, something right there. And this is the first camera I ever had. So I actually had this Sony to start out and I was doing my vlogs on this camera. So if you go to the beginning of my channel and you see my videos when I'm like in Medellin, I'm in like Jamaica and all of those different places, I'm recording it on this Sony. At that point, I'm not taking pictures. I'm just making vlogs. So this is the only camera that I had. So then I had got recommended a Nikon by my brother who shoots Nikon. And so I always kept the two systems separate. So like even right now, I'm doing a live stream on the Sony A7S III. I always do video with that because I'm used to that. So I guess that's almost like 10 years I've been using Sony for video. And then my Nikon, I just stick with it for the pictures. But with that Z8, that video on the Z8, crazy. Almost make me want to, have that one camera. But if I'm always doing BTS, I need a second camera. So it still wouldn't really work for me.
Yep.
Whose preset was that? What you mean? Hey, man, put some respect on my name, man. Put some respect on my name. Come on now. I'm T to the M to the IDD, all right? The D stand for don't play. All right, so let me show y'all this next set. Matter of fact, let me put out that preset pack. That's a winner preset pack right there. It's called Melanin Dreams. Be on the lookout for that preset pack, all right? Okay, so let me give y'all the breakdown on this. So this was shot with the GFX 100. We got a couple of shots I'm going to show you. One of the close up that I'm going to show you in a minute is shot with the GF 250 millimeter. And then you got the other two shot with the Miticon 85 millimeter f1.2, which is about a 0.95 equivalent f-stop. Because we're dealing with medium format right there. The light was good, rolling clouds, casting shadows, bumped the ISO, so we got some natty light right here.
It looked a little soft on my end. Does it look soft on your end?
Yeah, it look a little soft actually at this back eye. So this is 0.95. That thing is really. So this eye right here, this back eye looks sharp.
I feel like that is the thing that photographers gotta be careful. Like I know people get the lenses, they want to shoot them wide open. That's fine. I don't have no problem with that. But sometimes you gotta, if you got your subject angle like that, now you got that back eye focus. Well, now basically all the face is soft, and the only thing that's in focus is that back eye. You just got to be careful with that.
Boom. So we got there we go right there. I just wanted to show you what it could do. Boom. So we got the sharper right there.
Definitely. Yeah. You said it's natty light clouds.
Yeah. Natural light.
Light is nice. Yeah.
Clouds rolling in. See that out of focus area right there. Man, I want that I'm not gonna lie, I want a Fuji camera. I've been looking at a few of them to put one of them in the arsenal. So I'm gonna stay on that search and see what lands in my hand. And this is the close up right here with the Fuji. Boom. All right, let's see. Oh, we got some. Okay, so here we go. Let me share this with y'all. I'm over here shooting with a Rebel 5i. A Rebel 5i. Now you still got time to send it in. Well, what time is it? Oh yeah, because we're gonna send it off in a few, but we're gonna get through the rest of them. All right, so We have this shoot right here. So page of styles. What camera? What camera are you looking at next? Any of you all got any sessions coming up? Because how many of you all do it as a hobby versus for business? Because it's definitely a difference. Let's see. Yeah, I shoot color gels, but for hobby, I honestly like YouTube always was the hobby route for me. Um, it definitely was one for me. But then it starts to develop into a business, right? Because just for example, you start to get these companies that want to send you products, and then they want you to do all this video stuff, right? But then when you look at how long it take you to make the video and how much they be breathing down your neck to put the video together and put the video out, then you like, I need some compensation for this. All right. So here recently for me, just know, I'm telling y'all up front, if you see a product in my video, okay, I'm always take it with a grain of salt. I will be very direct if that product is like 1000% approved by me. Otherwise, I'm gonna tell you, you can try it out at your own will. All right. And 9 times out of 10, if it's software, I'm gonna try to do something where y'all could get a free trial period. So it's gonna be a link where you could try it out for yourself and then you make the judge. But at the same time, T Med has to get paid. Okay. That's what I'm trying to get around to, because y'all see how I be trying to go to these places and create this content for the channel. All of that comes at a cost. All right. And y'all know I travel a lot, so it costs a lot. So being able to get paid by these brands, it helps me be able to create the content and travel for this channel. All right. All right. So let's see. Let's get some of these comments right here. We got R6 Mark II, Canon R5 or Z8. Shoot, I still use a Canon R. Gets the job done. Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. Whew. I bought the 8200 Pro in a yellow Jared Poland shirt because of Ike. Blessings. Anyone use a Rebel T7 for portrait, boudoir, fine art photography? What's your setup? I think the T7 too right now, like you can definitely get something done with that. I think Page of Styles, you said you're using the Rebel T5. When people start asking for, it turns to a business real quick. That R5, I need you may order one. I still like my 5D Mark III. Oh man, D-Row, you supposed to be on the Canon gang. What's going on, man? What's going on? Where your loyalty lie? All right, so for this particular image, let me give you all the details on that. So this was shot with the A6700, a one light 8200 Pro, with the 26-inch beauty dish, going for a vintage New Balance campaign ad.
I like it.
Yeah, I agree. Let me see. Boom.
Is that actually real text at the bottom, or is it just some some ipsum, some Latin?
Oh no, it's
Is it legit? Is it real text?
yeah, it's legit.
Yeah.
It's legit text. It's legit text. It's legit text. Boom. All right, let's see. Oh, camera's gonna take the same picture. That's it, yeah. And you know what? I feel like, see, this is where the storytelling come in. I feel like they chose a great location for this shot.
Yep.
I feel like they chose a great location. Uh, I will go back to like the editing piece where you got to kind of watch, because if you look
Oh
at the
yeah.
hair,
Yep.
if you look at the hair, you can kind of see.
Little
So
mishap.
yeah, little accident right there, but you know, but definitely captured. Um, maybe I would like that. Part of me would like that pole move just a little bit. That lamp from
You
his
know, I
head.
wasn't sure how I felt about it. I'm like, man, would I have gotten rid of it? Do I like it? Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I
I
could
kind
I
of
could
like
take it
it,
or
but
leave
then
it.
I
Yeah.
kind of I feel like I wish I would have. I would like it just a little bit further away from his head.
Yeah. Well, see, that's the joy of the editing stuff these days. Like you could move that easy because I mean it's on the sky. I mean, most of it is sky. I mean, you could move that with I don't know about Lightroom, but I know definitely with Photoshop, you could definitely move that over easy.
Yeah.
But I don't think it doesn't really bother me though.
Oh, what's this in the chat?
Definitely not.
Would this be considered loop lighting?
No, it's more Rembrandt.
Oh yeah, we can see this right here. Boom. Oh yeah, we got it right here.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. We got some Rembrandt going on right there. How often do you all use these different lighting setups in the chat? Like how often do you all use loop lighting, split lighting, Rembrandt, or do you all just put up a light and you just fix it until you got it where you want it? How often are you strategic on doing that? The pole works almost like a background light, not that it does anything. It can be Rembrandt without a triangle. So you got the remnants of the triangle there. See? I use Ryan Troy light. This is my photo. Okay. Thanks for the feedback. Much love. Appreciate you tapping in. What location was this, by the way? Where you take this photo? Let me take a guess. Is this Philly? Is this Philly somewhere? Let's see. Let's see if I'm right. I don't know why I say Philly. It just makes me feel like it's like a Philly,
Chicago.
Chicago. Oh man,
Yeah, we
I
might have to find that spot next time we go to Chicago.
yeah. I don't know.
That
It don't
location
look that
looks
safe though. It don't look
yeah, it
that
probably
safe. Now, I
ain't.
ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna
When you
lie.
said Chicago, I'm thinking that's not the Chicago I be in when I go. But but the spot dope. The spot dope. But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I
Hey,
probably
hey.
won't.
Give me a hood pass ahead of time. All right.
Yeah. I mean, man, we made a turn in downtown and was deep in the trenches.
Yeah.
So
Oh
I'm not about
man.
to be going where that's at.
Yeah, that looked like it's a little rough right there. All right, I
Yeah.
ain't, yeah, give me a hood pass. I ain't bringing nothing. Hey, I'm gonna bring a Nikon 3400 out there. I ain't bringing nothing big dog, just in case they try to rob me. I
Right.
ain't gonna have
Canon
nothing big out
T4i in the
there.
building with the kit lens.
Uh,
Oh, shoot.
it's not in the trenches for real. Hey, you would say that, wouldn't you? You know what? Somebody, oh man, I can't remember where I was at. I think it was in the comments somewhere though. Somebody was from Chicago. I did this photo shoot in Chicago. let me pull it up for reference for y'all because it was crazy. Um, let me. Is it this memory card? I think so. I think it is this memory card. Okay. So I did this photo shoot right here. If you all remember, I was just recently in Chicago. All right. So let me show y'all this. This is just the BTS, right? BTS shot. All right. So this particular photo shoot, right? This is the BTS, and this location is like right by the lakes, right? All right. If you haven't seen this, I compared the Sigma 105 to the Nikon 85, right? Okay. So this from that shoot, this was one of the final shots, right? Probably one of my favorite shots from that particular shoot. Now, the funny thing was this, I can't remember the exact address that this is at in Chicago, but somebody from Chicago commented, and I think it was on this video, and they said, "Man, where is this location at?" They was like, "Because I never went past 30th Street on the south side of Chicago." I said, "Yo, that is crazy." Like, and it's funny because some of the people that I know from Chicago, they were saying, "Don't go past that street down." You know what I mean? So it was like they never been up past, and people was telling me from Chicago, like, "Yo, don't go past this street, mid. Like right here is like where you good at. If you start going down here, that's when it started getting south side." I was like, that's all you gotta tell me, all right? So I just found it crazy that they didn't know where that was at, but they like born and raised in Chicago, and they don't go past that street. That's crazy. I bought from everywhere in the six. Don't recommend me nothing you ain't tried yourself. Nah, for real. Don't don't recommend me anything that you ain't used for more than 48 hours. Hey, you got some people be taking stuff out the box and do a video that day. Like, yeah, I'm telling you, this is a complete game changer. Like, bro,
Yeah.
you ain't even used this. You ain't even used this a solid 2 days, and you telling me that it's a game changer.
Yeah, it's all how you present it.
How you feel about things being game changers?
Shut up.
Oh man. All right, let me show y'all. Let me show y'all this next set right here. All right.
Okay.
This is with the Sony A7IV, the 85 1.8. My first time shooting in studio. Boom.
I like the pose.
Like the pose.
Yep, like the pose.
Oh
Connection.
yeah. Yeah, I like the
Looks a
lighting.
little underexposed to me, but yeah, I like it. But definitely
Yeah.
solid for first time shooting the studio for sure. Applause.
Yeah, nah, for real. I think
Because
I
I'm
would
pretty
like
sure
to
if I went
see.
back to my first times, man, I might have to do that. See how bad they. I know my background don't look anywhere near that clean. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, that's one thing. It kind of make me wonder like what the outfit is, you know? Because
Mm-hmm.
it's like right there on the edge of a 3/4, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see.
Is it? I can't tell. Does it look like it's a blazer, or
It
does it
look
look like it's a like
like it's a
a onesie?
blazer dress type
Yeah.
situation. Yeah, it look like it's a blazer dress. Let me see. All right, here you go. Or they recommend something based on using for 15 minutes. Oh man. All right. So we got another one. This is a one light setup. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, that shirt look like it's holding on for life.
Hey, that button,
I ain't gonna
yeah,
lie. Yeah, that
that
button ready to
that
it's
button hitting
ready
the
to
gym,
go.
boy. That button strong out there, holding it in, holding
Yeah,
it
it's
in.
ready to go at any time. Hey, I like the accessories though, man. I like
Yeah,
that pearl
yeah.
necklace. Oh, we got some I see the cat's light. Boom. All right, let's see. Yeah, the background solid too. What let me see what was the shot with? It was
A7R4,
yeah,
A7IV.
80,
You said?
yeah, 85. Yeah, yeah. So I just put a video out today on the lens that I use in the studio. So for everybody that shoot in the studio, let me know what lens you all use when you shoot in the studio. Who's stronger, the button or SJ in Vegas? I don't know that Vegas man. That was a different beast right there. All right, here we go. Here we go. Let me get Hey, I need to
When you shooting with your 70 to 200, what you normally you closer to the 70 in or more? I know you ain't all the way
nah.
maxed out, but
Yeah, I'm normally at like 135.
okay. So you got some length in that basement.
Yeah,
Now,
yeah.
if
So
you're
I
doing full
normally
body, you closer to 70, or you at 135 and getting full still?
nah. I'm probably at full body. I normally be at like 105.
Okay. That's still
Yeah,
pretty decent to be able to get full at 105. Yeah, that's solid. I
yeah.
never
So I
use my
normally
70 to
stay
200.
at like boom. Made too much money with both companies. Studio 70. It go down forever. 70 to 200. Look, hey, that 70 to 200 ain't
I
no.
need to use it more. I use it a lot for event. You know, it's solid for event. I don't think I ever do an event without having it on a camera body. But outside of that, I hardly ever use it. I should start using it more.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Nah, I
solid.
need to. Yeah, I need to go right here. And Key always be having. He be having the models.
Now, does that
Oh
backdrop
my.
look like it's real on location, or is that like just a
Oh yeah, this look.
fabric
Yeah, this look
backdrop?
like a real. Yeah, this look like a real deal situation right here. So this like a peer space location right here? Yeah, because I actually did a shoot in a boxing gym. I didn't use the boxing ring though. I used their locker room section for like a basketball type of look. But this definitely dope right here. Yeah, got the punching bag. Boom. Got some themes. Yeah, this solid right here. You got some gels, and then you had a fog machine or some atmosphere spray. Yeah, Peerspace. Man, Peerspace gonna get you all the time, right?
Yeah, it's solid.
Boom. And then this one right here. Hey, listen, I had a fog machine in the boxing gym as well, and guess what? It wasn't clearing out as quick. I had the gym all fogged up. Boom. Now it's the one, right? Hey, you let me shoot with her, she gonna be all up and down my channel.
Oh,
You're gonna be like, hey, you gonna think I done moved out to LA.
is that where this is at?
Yeah, this LA. So so I might be trying to make it out to LA, do something in LA. That would be cool. I think man, in terms of photo walks, man, I think man, I'm gonna hit LA, I'm gonna hit New York, and then I think I might I don't know, man. You know, I try to hit like some major cities where people can get to. You know what I mean? Because it's hard to hit everywhere, y'all. But you know, try to hit at least a city that's close to be like, all right, I can kind of make it right here. You know, because just like I was telling y'all in Dallas, like it's a nice little hub. So it's like, you know, got people coming from Oklahoma, got people coming from Mississippi, Detroit, Chicago, Florida, like so. You know, it kind of worked.
Yep.
Oh yeah. So, man, ironically, I'm hitting up Toronto this summer. I'm gonna make some things happen in Toronto. Yeah, LA. Whew, I'm coming back with heat. Let me see. All right. Let me see. Yeah, those five right there. Let me see. All right, let me show y'all this image right here. Boom. We almost there, y'all. We almost there. We almost there. Gotta be a Nikon. Going to Amsterdam. All right, let's see. All right, let me give y'all the
Interesting.
background from this. Yeah, let's see. Use the off-camera flash and a rotolight LED. Uh, the Sigma 35 1.4, the Canon 7D Mark II. It was shot against a building, caught my engaged couple kissing in a moment. Boom.
Hmm.
Yeah, so we got some color, some black and white, and we got some bokeh. And you know,
Yeah.
man, that's Sigma one, that's Sigma 35.
This
You
was shot on
know,
the Sigma 35, you said?
Sigma 35. I mainly use
It's an
one.
interesting shot. It's an interesting shot. There's a lot going on.
Yeah, yeah, definitely something different. Let's see. Do y'all mainly use one, two, or three?
Man,
That's a good
I'm
question.
one probably 98% of the time because setting up more than one light, especially when you by yourself, is a headache.
Yeah, I'm trying to
Even when
think
I
when
do
the
stuff at home, I'm still only doing one light unless I absolutely need another light. But I'm gonna go one light every time if I can get away with it.
Yeah, I'm thinking like, when is the last time?
Lost your light.
Oh yeah, my light gonna go out. Oh, man, we gotta keep that quality in. Hey, I had
Paige,
that thing ain't
I
running
was
for.
wondering the same thing if it's a composite or if it's just a reflection. I want to say I think it's the same shot. I think it just they obviously did some selective color, but I think it's that the one on the right. I think is just
Yeah.
a reflection, and then
So
it's
David,
just it's more contrasty, which it could have just been more contrasty just from the fact that it's a shadow, it's a reflection. I mean, like
yeah,
you look at his beard, there's detail in the main shot, plenty of detail in the beard, none in the reflection, which makes sense, especially if it was like a darker glass.
yeah, yeah, that's true. And then it looks like, yeah, I would say on this one, David, like a little bit more precision on the masking.
Yeah,
You kind of have like this line of
yeah.
color versus non-color. So
Which that's interesting because there's such a hard line in
yeah,
between right there that would have been easy to match. So when I see stuff like that, I'm like, was that an intentional choice? You know, was that
yeah,
like what they wanted? Because that line is so sharp that it would have been very easy to just mask just that part of it. Maybe he did a, a color range selection because I mean he's still got the bokeh as orange, so he had to do some sort of color range selection to bring everything
right,
else out or sliders. So it might have just been how they fell using the sliders.
right, right. Yeah, I see that, I see that. All right, let's see. Over, I wanted people who use more than two lights be overcompensating for something. Oh man. All right, so let us see.
Lost the
Boom.
light again. I think did you
Dang,
lose
what
it
light?
again?
Nah.
It look you nah, it looked like you lost something. Or was that maybe it was your screen? Maybe the screen was
Oh
lagging.
my, yeah, my screen. Yeah, my
Yeah.
screen. Yeah, yeah, my screen. Yeah, there you go. Boom. All right. Let me let me go. Share. We're gonna share right here. Okay. So we are at tmid.com. And for those of you who are interested in the Dallas, if you want to check and see who we have, okay? I got a little something out in the thing. All right, tmid.com. Come enjoy yourself. Got a nice little video, okay? Got boom. All right. And then the Dallas photo walk information is all here. All right. Shout out to Stan for getting that shot. That shot was definitely clutch. And then we have the model lineup that's going to be right here. So you can definitely check it out at tmid.com. Okay. Let's see these. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't never, I ain't never seen somebody turn around some images in less than 24 hours. All right. I ain't never seen it. Hey, listen, y'all. That all I'm gonna say is if you turning pictures around in less than 24 hours, something is in the water. That's all I'm gonna say. All right. It ain't been one full business day, and the shots is getting turned around. Hey. I'm gonna mind my business though. I'm gonna mind my business. I'm gonna mind my business. I'm gonna mind my business. Oh, this was earlier today, wasn't it? Hey, nah, she a keeper though. I ain't gonna lie to you. When you find one, because I'm trying to think. I don't have nobody like this in my city that's like boom. I mean, I got access to some people, but like having like that one model that's like boom, she gonna be down every time. She got a big future ahead of her
I
behind
mean,
behind her.
I would say big shout out to all the models that you done had in the studio that said they was coming back, and then mofos ain't come back.
Man,
That's what these models good for. Yeah. I'm gonna definitely be back. Man, we ain't seen them since.
how many is that? I done had I
Solid.
had it. Did you take this yesterday? Because if so, boy, she was definitely risking it. Cause it looked a little cold out there.
Yeah, I was just about to ask. Was it cold out there? Because I know it'd be a little chilly up north up that way, and it's been chilly here. So
I'd be ready to simp.
50 degrees for up there though, that probably feel pretty good, especially in the winter.
Oh, oh, oh. Yeah. Hey, what lens was this? Haters gonna say it's edited, but them Nikon skin tones never miss. Oh, that's that Tamron. What's your thoughts on that Tamron so far? Because we got some different perspectives out there. Got some different perspectives. Man, I ain't been out on the street like I'm trying to think. Cause like Maryland don't really got no downtown. So like I would have to go to DC, and DC and me,
Does
we
DC
don't really get along.
they have a downtown?
Yeah,
Yeah, because I think DC, I just think like all the the monuments and all that stuff. So they got a little downtown in DC.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I wish I had that here, like the strip, man. That's old. I wish we had the classic like downtown joint.
Like we having chicks walking around cold while he got hoodies and jackets on.
Hey, that's like SJB too. And that last video SJ posted with old girl Cheyenne or whatever, man. He was hooded up, warm as everything, bro. She is out there freezing. I'm like, bro, you gotta be cold with him.
Oh, downtown Dallas. Hey, I might gotta bring one of my models down there. I'm gonna be. Matter of fact, it's this barbecue place that I like in Dallas. I can't remember the name, but I'm going to Google it for while I'm there. Cause man, probably the best barbecue I done had. It was in Dallas. Oh my goodness. That Z9. Hey, listen, that Z8 is on its way to me. I'm gonna have that thing all for the whole summer too. Oh, see, I think I tuned in late. I think that might be what the case is. By the crowd, by the Crow Museum. Hey, bro, I love this
Man,
location right here.
that one's doing it for me right there. Cause that location,
Yeah,
that white
that
dress,
location
pose,
crazy right there.
yeah, that one's it for me right there. That's man, the sun
Hey,
poking through the
this
top of the
my
building right there.
this my thumbnail
Yeah,
right here, Ike.
yeah, that one.
This my thumbnail right here.
That one worked right there, boy.
Yeah, this the one
Yeah.
right here, boy. Sheesh. Oh my God. Hey, let me see how much them Washington flights is. I know the weather about to be looking good up there. Oh yeah, Ocho. Oh yeah, Ocho. Oh yeah, Ocho is looking good. Yeah, the weather looking good up there, Ocho. I shot that spot to test the flare. Man, yeah. See, and I know they don't be messing. They don't be messing around right there. Like you're not getting bothered. If I try to do something like that in DC,
Mm-hmm.
or they is on me like this.
Yep. Now we don't have nothing like that here in Vegas that look that good. But even now, like man, you go to any of the spots on the strip, any of those garages, man, they be on you. Like it's
Shit.
there.
Hey,
It's hardly anywhere
you
you can
got to
go
come out with the
nowhere out
flash in your hand. Like, all right, look,
bruh.
I got a
Bruh, and
hand.
even that, like they be on it. Like you pull to the top of a park garage, you get out the car, they already up there saying something to you. Yeah, they on it these days.
You got a nice rim. Yeah, that's the one right there. Let me let me get my thumbnail ready. Oh man. All right, let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah, and that's the problem. I have been looking at like some locations. Um, man, I they want send me images and make me request. Hey, come on, man. You got lock on your images. What the hell going on? That boy just sent me locked images. Oh man. Yeah. How I make no lights look like two lights. I'm telling you. Oh man. That was the one. And then also, so this D-Road just said that one location. So I think I think I'm gonna take her to that spot. This this my OG. So I've been building like a traveling team, y'all. I've been building a traveling team. Hey, I'm trying to see. I don't even know. Into the email. It's crazy. Oh yeah, I forgot. I never edited these images. These the these the ones I was telling y'all about that I just put them in the video and let them do. But she a solid model. This straight out of the camera right here. So she gonna be in Dallas with me. She a solid model. Like the YouTube algorithm loves her, and so therefore I love her as well. Okay. But yeah, this is straight out of the camera, and I think I'm going to definitely get some more content in Dallas with her before we do the event. But she a solid model. She be down for the cause, all right, and she be down to like come out with me. So that's always solid when I'm like going to these different places. Let me see. All right, we got another one. Let me see where we got. Hey, did you resend them? Let me see. JPEG. Let me go to this for you all. You can see. Dang, I did not. I got it on my. I got it on my other. Hold on, now I think this stream been clean, so I can't. I ain't even going. I ain't even gonna taint this live stream. Let me keep it. Let me keep this $ green, baby. I got.
You know how they doing you these days too, bro. Don't play games
Yeah.
with them. Don't play no games with them.
I gotta
Be
keep
like,
this
hey, we was rocking with you.
green. I gotta keep it green.
Yeah.
Hey, no hate. I'm wearing some felines right now. If YouTube algorithm say she good, she might get you out the hood. Hey, listen, when I post, I'm telling you, yeah, that link not letting me open. You got to send them over. Lloyd Creek Park is in Dallas. It's cool for nature looks. I think it's $5 a car to enter, but nobody bothers you out there. Felines, $20 from Burlington. Yeah, I'm trying to. I forgot that I got I got. See, this the problem. I got my Sony connected to my MacBook, so that's using the port. I got my screen right here connected. I should have just connected to the HDMI, but I got it
Yeah.
connected to
How come you
the
ain't doing that?
because it feed power to the MacBook where I don't have to keep it plugged in. So
Okay. I got you.
yeah, so
But it's you got the Mac port on there though.
yeah, I do, but it just I don't have to keep a cord on there. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
yeah, and then I got my other hard drive connected to it.
There's never enough ports, man, and all them docks, man, they be trash.
Yeah, yeah. Let me see. Man, oh, this. Oh, we got 3 emails. Let me see. Vid. Yeah, I don't have it on this. I don't have it on this on this hard drive. All right, let me see. Oh, we got some casino shots. Let me see. Dang, boy, got 24 megs. All right, let me see. 20 megabytes. Dang. All right, let me just download this one. Man, you got full resolution. We gonna share one of these bad boys. Let me see. And like I have a laptop. What's going on? I can't talk because I'll be wearing dirty. All right, let me see. You don't know how to resize files. Yeah. Hey Ryan, this is in front of okay. Here's my computer screen. This in front of the California casino. Now, you took this at WPPI. Let me see. Too much edit and compress. All right. So what you shoot this with? What was your setup right here? And where this 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 casino is it down by Fremont?
Man, I want the I have no clue myself. I don't be venturing out enough. It's got to be though, because that ain't on the
Z7II.
strip. So I mean, well, no, it could be like in a neighborhood somewhere too. Like there's casinos all over. So
Did
I
anybody
I guess
bother
it'd
you?
be.
Did anybody bother you when you was shooting this? Let me see if it's sharp. It's looking a little soft, my friend. It's like no. Oh, that's with the 85 1.8. Because I know some people were saying that they got oh yeah, I did have the 85. I did have the 85. Oh yeah. Yeah, oh yeah, I needed that 85 to make that video. Yeah. So what's that, the 51.8? Cause I ain't got all right, this one this one work right here. Hey, this all the colors right here work perfectly with this beauty shot. I don't clean.
Mm-hmm.
How long it take you to
Tone
edit
is
that
good.
though? Yeah. Now now I'm trying to think though. Let's see. In my piece, I'm trying to think if would I have the would I have the gold earring right here or not?
Man, I didn't even notice it, but you probably could see it better because it's on your main screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even notice it.
Yeah, but that's detail right there. That's where I'd be like, man, I don't know. I don't you because you could really take a long time to edit, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's for sure. Even with all the tools.
Yeah, yeah. You definitely take a long time to edit that.
I hate editing pictures these days. Like when it be collab shoots, I don't be wanting to pay to offload it. But man, I really don't enjoy I don't enjoy editing at all anymore these days, to be honest. I just like to shoot. I just like to shoot stills and video. I don't want to edit nothing.
Oh man.
You
Yeah,
got
hey,
it, Cam.
listen.
I'm JPEG. I'm mid JPEG these days. Like, yeah, I'm not trying to edit nothing, man.
Man, I'm telling you, it's a lot going on. Hey, listen. Look, we two hours in. That's the perfect time. Yeah, T-Med, man, I use Evoto sometimes. Sometimes. Like if I gotta give images back, I will Evoto it up. But if I'm not on the timeline, then yeah. But yeah, most of the time that's how I kinda deal with it. So I appreciate I'm gonna stick beside you. You like to align yourself with losers. What? Oh man, hey. Oh man, hey, that sounds like another live stream. The after party on Ike live stream where they got to talk about their differences. All right, and they know that I'm going to show up, and when I'm they gonna be there, and they know that when I show up, I'm going to give them everything that I
That's
got.
funny.
Yeah. Oh man, I'll be absolutely watching that. Hey, look, I come in peace, everybody. I just want y'all to know I come in solidarity, friend. I come in peace. Uh, I'm converting this channel to a PG-13 channel, okay? Um, and I want y'all to know that a great photograph is a great photograph regardless of what's in it. Okay. If you like to do boudoir or lingerie, it's fine. If it's a great shot, it's gonna be a great shot, whether it's lingerie or if it's a landscape. All right. Thanks for sharing my images. No problem, no problem. Is it on your channel? Oh man, 'cause I didn't know first guess. So yeah, man, look, if I spent the amount of time editing as much as I watch y'all videos, hey, listen, don't attribute it to me because I cut back the amount of videos that I put out. All right. So it ain't me. It ain't me. Let's see. Thank you, T Mid Talk Life, for the critiques. I thank you for submitting, Denise. I have the full session on my channel. Oh, of the photo shoot with the GFX. Boom. There you go. Got the Fuji gang. I don't have a laptop, so it's all learning lighting and colors. Hey, that's where we at. We need love in the community. All right. So look, I appreciate everybody tuning in, and it's been a good night, good eventful night. 2 hours in, the video stayed green. All right,
Yes,
so this should be a green
you can
dollar
hope.
sign.
You hope. They gonna slap you with a yellow just on GP, bro.
Listen, hey, listen, y'all. YouTube been giving me a run for my money. Everything that I upload, they've been giving it a yellow, which is pretty much like a thumbs down. And I got to go through a review process with every video, which takes like 1 to 2 days for them to review it and give it the green light. So hopefully this is like in the green and I can, just be good.
So you got to let them know though the impact that yellow have though, because that
Oh
that
yeah,
green
no ad block.
it messes up your traction and your
Yeah.
money, you know. So then when he review it and then they turn it back green, it's like in sports when they get a call wrong and then after the fact they're like, yeah, we was wrong, we should have did this, but you lost the game still. You know, they don't do nothing to make it right. They'll be like,
Right.
yeah, that's our bad, yeah, it should be green, but they don't do nothing to help without, you know, your traction, your money, nothing. It's just like, hey, sorry, we messed up.
Yeah. We made a wrong call. Sorry. Okay, it's
Yeah,
green
better
now.
luck next time. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's where I just feel like they need to do something for the creators in that sense. Because I mean, if it take, you know, let's say it take 3 days, that's 3 days where you didn't get the traction that you normally would get. So then by the time they turn it green, that video is
Hmm.
3 days old. Now they're not pushing that video the same. You know what I'm saying? So you missed out on dollars
Right.
because they ain't get it right. And they don't do nothing to compensate you for that.
Right. And when they make a video yellow, it doesn't get shown on like the home page. So y'all's home pages, when they make it yellow, it don't get shown in the home page. And a lot of times when your stuff get clicked from that home page, then it get fed out to more people and more people. So when they make that initial call and it's wrong, it just kills the video. So yeah.
It really is. All the money they got and they can't get this stuff right. Don't make sense.
Yeah. Because they not that as much money, but the potential trajectory of the video has
Yep.
been capped off by their wrongdoing. So, they definitely should make it right and like
Yep.
push it even more.
Right. That's all they gotta do. If they did that, that would be enough. But
Yeah,
they like,
yeah, just get
nah.
it, get it back on track where it
Yep.
need to be.
Yep.
So yeah, that might be a conversation that might need to be had with YouTube themselves. Yeah, I appreciate that, Wayne. Boom. What kind of camera is that? Oh yeah, that gotta be a Nikon in your hand right there, Wayne. So yeah, you're constantly playing these games with the algorithm, um, and yeah, I'm at a place right now where I'm trying to put out, just staying consistent in itself is tough, right? Staying consistent in itself is tough, and so one of the reasons why I always try to stay consistent with this is because I don't want to be in a position where I look down the road and be like, man, what if I would have stuck with YouTube and kept doing it? Like, what if I would have stuck with it? Where would I be right now? You know? And so I always say, like, when I do something, I'm going to try to do it to the best of my ability. So, you know, uh when you look at like channel growth and things like that, like for me, it's no coincidence that like I'm able to have the success on YouTube that I have, because when you look at like everything that I do, I put a lot of effort into the content that I bring to the channel, and at least try to go to different places and bring different type of views to the channel. So it's a lot of work that go into it on the back end. uh, I appreciate that, Ike, because I'm about to. I got $20, and I'm about to use
You're
that.
gonna get about $7.13 of that.
Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna get that, but then also I'm gonna use his model as part of the thumbnail, so that should get some more
Yeah,
clicks
yeah, yeah,
throughout the days. All right.
yeah.
So that should work out good. My first official cam, Nikon D5000, and I still have the box. Yeah. Hey, that's a good way to end this off. If we can get everybody that's active put their first official camera in the chat. and see what everybody was rocking with.
Man, Canon T4i, and I still use that. As a matter of fact, that joint right here on my desk, right here. I still rock this joint, man.
Hey, and you got that. Oh
And I still
man,
got the box. I still got the box. I still got the kit lens, man. I still got all that. I bought that 11 years ago off of Amazon.
Panasonic GH2. Yes, sir. YouTube takes that dough
Yeah,
also.
they sure
So if
do,
you
Biz.
all feel obliged, you can also cash at me. Cash at me at TMid. Anything to help a brother out. I take a Waffle House meal, Chick-fil-A meal. The Canon SL3. Okay. Okay, Canon R, first camera. Oh,
I
he
know,
came out the
right?
gate. He
I
came
know,
out
right?
the gate with it.
Like, all
Yeah,
right, smell
he came
good.
out the gate with it.
Started off with
Sony
something worthwhile.
A6100, Nikon D5000, T-Mid Cash App. All right. Nikon
D3100. That's going back.
D31. It,
I think. I think
yeah, I had the
I'm wrong.
3400. I had the
Yeah.
34. Yeah. Real photo camera. The Z6. Nikon D1X back in 2006. Man, then the Nikon D3100. Yeah, that D1X before my time right there.
Yeah.
Man,
Man.
2006?
Oh six, I was pointing shooting still. Had a little cannon power shot, something.
Bro, 2006. I think I was like, yeah, I was like middle school, bro. Oh six, yeah, oh six, middle school, man. Just going to middle school type stuff. So I want to think about no camera. I ain't had no money.
Right.
The D3 300S. Bruce, it's funny that you put that in here because I was looking at Life Touch photography, doing photos at my niece's school. And I'm just kind of peeking, looking over their shoulder while they taking their pictures. And they are using the Nikon D300.
You talking like current day?
Yeah, current day.
Dang. I mean,
Current
hey,
day.
for what they do though, that's a camera is a
Yeah, I guess
camera is a camera.
it's good enough, bro. When
Yeah.
I seen it, because I didn't know about the Nikon D300 at that time, so I had to go look it up. And then I said, man, this is murder right here. But hey, if it worked,
Yeah.
boom,
I mean,
hey, I'm gonna keep using
if
it.
you got the lighting, you know what I'm saying? The cam is
Right.
that's a minimal piece of it. If you setting up lighting, any camera will do. Cell phone will do.
Boom. Oh, we got the D90. Okay, I heard some good things about the D90. T3i. All right, so you got the T4i, right?
Yep.
I think I got the T2i. No, I might got the T4, T2. I don't know. It's over there somewhere. It's yeah, T something.
I wish I could remember what Nikon camera I was looking at because I was looking at the T4i and then I was looking at a Nikon camera because those was the two brands that I knew. And I think I ended up going with the Canon because the shipping, that it had prime shipping. And I just wanted that joint quick. So I think that was literally how I made the choice of going with Canon. And it
Prime
was
back in what year was that?
13.
Dang, 13.
Yeah. So that was back when all Amazon Prime was basically shipping. And you got to share that joint with like your peoples and stuff. But that's pretty much all it was just the 2-day shipping. So that was, that was big back in that time. Nowadays you expect it, but back then that was the real deal.
Hey Denise, thank you. Thank you for that cash app. I appreciate that. I can get me some lunch tomorrow. Oh, Chick-fil-A not gonna be open.
That's right. You ain't getting no Chick-fil-A, and you ain't getting no Waffle. Wait,
Ah,
you got Waffle House where you at, right?
yeah, but it's like an hour and 20,
Yeah,
30 minutes away. So it ain't gonna be
yeah.
no Waffle House either.
Yeah, I reserve Waffle House for when I travel now, since I don't have one here. That's my travel meal. So I treat
Damn,
myself.
T. I was planning to get married while you was in middle school. Hey, yeah, you was tying the knot and I was just unloosening
He was learning the double knot, your joints.
it.
It's funny.
I started with the Canon Rebel T3 back in 2014. Boom. Man, yeah, because like 2014, and sometimes I be having those types of thoughts like, man, at the point where I could have started, where would if I would have took this journey seriously, at that point, like where could it have lead? Because if you think about it, like around that time, that's when the photography space and YouTube was thriving, right? So, you never know where you could have been if you was like on the front end of that, right?
Hmm.
Because you like, for instance, you dropped the video, it went crazy, and then you left the scene, right?
Yeah, for like 3 years. Yeah. I do wonder, like, what would have happened if I'd have stuck with YouTube back then?
Man,
If I would have just
yeah,
stayed with it, would
because
have been
I know it's like
consistent.
a combo. I know it is like a combo, like like people like personality, right? But also like if you got information, you're
Mhm.
talking about the entire world can connect to YouTube. So it's a community out there for you. Like no matter
Yep.
what person you are, it's people that's out there that resonate with you. So
No doubt.
it really wouldn't matter at the end of the day the type of person you are, because you will find that audience, right?
Yep. Yeah, that's for sure.
I've since moved up to the Z7 too. Hey, listen, we in the same boat. I'm contemplating on the Z8, y'all. Now, Nikon just sent me the Z8. This the second time they sent it to me. And I've been keeping it,
Yeah, you ain't buying
know.
no ZA. You just gonna keep
Uh,
using that. You're gonna have it for
yeah,
3 4 months. Send it
yeah,
back for a
it's
month. Then
hard.
send it
Yeah,
back.
it's hard. It's hard, y'all, because when Nikon send me the Z8, I get to keep it for like 3, 4 months. So that's a third of the year.
Hmm.
And honestly, I could send it back and just tell them to send it back to me. I just gotta send it back like every 3 to 4 months. So it's kind of hard for me to purchase it when I could get it on loaner
Yeah,
for that
yeah.
long.
I would. I know I wouldn't. If I had access to it, basically like that, I wouldn't be worried about those handful of months I don't have it.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
wouldn't be enough to make me go and buy it.
I started uploading video in 2011, but I didn't take it seriously either. Then I went back and started my channel in 2016.
Yeah, see, that's
So,
wild because I think
so,
that video I dropped was in 2016, I think. So only if I'd have
mm,
stayed with it.
so Ike, do you wish you would have took it seriously back in 2011? Like looking back at things, do you wish you took it serious back in 2011? Get it? Stop playing. AC Lewis, you gotta let me borrow your Z8. I send it back. Get it? Oh man, look, everybody. I like the push for making bad financial decisions.
Yeah.
But you know what though? The thing is though, honestly, I have thought about it because my channel generates enough money off of ads to pay for it. Like I could pay for it within less than a year with the money my channel generates just off of ads. But y'all know I was talking about companies, like when y'all see stuff on my channel from companies, like these companies paying me, like right here, I got this stuff from Aperture. So like they sent me the stuff, but they paid me too. So like I could take that money and then, you know, so it can be done. It can be done. How often you shooting now? Listen, I haven't shot in the studio in probably like 3 months. I have not, and I haven't had any desire per se. Um, only because I got content. Like I got so much content that I don't necessarily have to. And then I really don't be liking to deal with the, oh, so something came up, so XYZ, you know? So one thing right now for me that I will tell y'all is that like I have models, but when I really looked at it, my models are everywhere else except for the DMV. So like the models I rock with, they are everywhere else. So that's what make it kind of hard for me because the ones I rock with, they in all different states. So I'm kind of like going through now and trying to get like a new set that I like that's like close to me.
Yeah, you need to do that because it angers me that I know you got models on models on models in the DMV, and your boy Tog don't got nothing out here in Vegas like that, and you up here. Oh yeah, oh, all my models everywhere else, bruh. Man,
Yeah,
get you a team in DMV, bruh. I know you got them. I
man,
know you got them.
man, yeah, yeah. I got it's tough too, but I do got a few. I ain't upgrading no more. Yeah, I get that Z8. I done had I had my Z7II going on 3 years now. So I feel like I gave it justice, right? Like because you would think me as being a content creator that I would just like jump like as soon as it comes, but I haven't. That haven't been the case. I wasn't doing what I was doing back then. I was doing promo videos for company. Ah, okay. Use that money at Mission Barbecue. Oh, yeah. That's a good choice right there. Mission Barbecue. I need some of that too. And y'all know I can only cheat. Like honestly, Saturday is the only day that I cheat meal, and I try to eat clean the rest of the week. But I feel like I feel like I could have some barbecue tomorrow, and then I gotta go straight back to eating clean for the rest of the days. I started in 2011 too, and definitely wish I kept going. Yeah, it's man. I think even the people that watch, you might not necessarily know like how tough it is, but even when I look at my growth, and I be like, man, like it is hard to grow a channel. It is so hard. You got to deal with so much scrutiny. People always got something to say. Like it, it is tough. It's tough to get people to hit that subscribe button, even if it's free.
Yeah, the thing about back in
So
2010, 2011, 2012, though, I feel like there wasn't this notion that you thought like you could actually make like a living off of it. You know what I'm saying? So you might not have been as motivated to stick with it. Like nowadays, we know like people making bank off of YouTube videos, but back in 2011, like you
right,
wouldn't have thought like, man, I could make 6 figures a year just uploading YouTube videos. Like if you would have knew that, yeah, like if you could go back and know that now, like no, yeah, you'd be like, I'm sticking with it because I'm gonna grow this joint and then I'm gonna be making. I mean, at one point there was creators that was making 5 figures every month, before YouTube kind of came in and shot that down. If you would have known
right,
that, hell yeah, you would have stuck with it. But back in
right,
2011, that you wouldn't have thought.
right,
Like if somebody
right.
had been like, hey, if you keep this channel, you're gonna be able to make, you'd be like, man, shut up. So that's where it's like, yeah, we can look back on it now and be like, man, I wish I would have stuck with it. But back then, you wouldn't have thought that.
Yeah, this a good question right here. So, are you becoming more of a content creator than a photographer? So, man, honestly, I think of myself first as a content creator. That's what I like to think of myself as because if you notice in my videos, like a lot more now. I like to have more than just the photo shoot stuff. So a lot of times I don't even like putting out the photo shoot stuff if I don't have something else surrounding it. Um, because I like I like that piece of it, right? The photo shoot piece is nice too, but like if I got something else to help tell a story, show what's going on with the day, bring some excitement to it, like what I'm that's what I enjoy personally, right? Um, it just adds like another piece for me. So I'll tell you like certainly like one video that I did, um one video that I did that I was like, it probably was like one of my one of my favorite videos for 20 for 2023. And it was because like I had like a nice storyline behind it and I liked the story that it told. So this right here, and I'm just if you seen this video, you kind of seen this. This is on my channel. This is one of the videos that I like that I put together the most. And so like it's more than just photography, but it kind of shows everything. And so this is what I was talking about when I say more of like the content creation piece, because like it's raining like hell right now, and my photography event is this day, and it's raining like this. But I had I had faith. I had faith in everything that was going to align this particular day for my event in Atlanta. And I'm telling you, like it's raining right now, but later on, it's gonna be it's gonna be a nice day. And what it turned out to be a nice day. Had a great time. Like that right there for me probably was like one of my favorite videos because I kind of like forecasted everything and like manifested everything to kind of happen the way that I wanted it to. So yeah, I like being able to add more than just the photo shoot, and you got to do it in a strategic way to get your audience to watch that, because some people, if you do something other than, then they like click off this. I don't want, come on now, I don't want to see this. Matter of fact, I remember I made a vlog and I was showing my day leading up to the photo shoot. And part of getting ready, I'm packing my clothes and brushing my teeth, taking my shower, whatever. And somebody commented and they was like, "Man, I don't want to see you brush your damn teeth."
Hey, you know them comments gonna let you know, boy.
Hey, listen. Look, they said, "Man, I don't want to see you brushing your damn teeth." I was like, "Man, hey, I went and found their Instagram though." I was like, "Yeah, hey, I'm standing 10 toes down on that. If you don't want to watch it, don't watch it then." Like, it's not, bro. I got 1 second of me showing me brush my teeth. Like, is it gonna hurt you that bad? Come on, man. Like,
Yeah. See, that's the dark side of YouTube, where it's like people watch your content and all of a sudden they start feeling entitled to how you create that content. Like for you to even drop that comment is basically saying like that you feel like, hey, this is about me. Like I don't want to see that. Don't put it in another video. And it's like, no, wait a second. This is you. This is you looking at it the wrong way. Like this is my content that you could choose to watch. But it's like a lot of people have this sense of entitlement just because they supporting your channel, watching, thumbs up, whatever. It's like, yo, I mean, we here for you, but it's like at the end of the day, you just got to consume the content that's being put out there and just appreciate it for what it is. And if you don't like something, cool. But I mean, it's like how many videos you done had with you brushing your teeth? That's the part that gets you. Like that's the one video. Probably ain't never had another video on your channel with you brushing your teeth. You drop
Right.
one video
Right.
and they
One
got to
video.
comment and be like, man, I ain't trying to see this shit. Like, bro, it was in one video. It ain't like I do it in every video. Like, calm down.
Man, I'm telling you, like the comments are ruthless. Like that
Yeah.
video I just showed you, right? That video I just showed you, me in the rain and all of that. Somebody commented on there and was like, "Man, who gave the monkeys a camera?" And that kind of pissed me off right there. Yeah, that truly pissed me off. Um, but it's the internet, so it's like these same people are not going to keep that same energy in front of you, but they gonna say it over the internet. But that for it just man, it just shows like where we are in the world today for somebody to still have the audacity to say who gave those monkeys a camera. I could not believe that they said that. So, you definitely get the comments coming through, and some of them, man, if you're not strong minded, they can take you
Mm-hmm.
out. They can
Yeah.
take you out.
Yeah. For sure. And I think there's people that know that. You know what I'm saying? So you get them trolls, man. It's like if you feed into it, it's relentless.
Yeah. Hey, listen. No, that's true. Yeah, because when you get those type of comments and you feed it off, so sometimes I'll play games with them in the comments from time to time. Like, man, somebody asked me something in the comments, like, oh, man, like what was my lighting setup, right? And it seemed like they was trolling, and then their name was like something like obviously obvious. So I was like, I think my lighting setup is obviously obvious. After I said that to them, like,
Yeah.
bro, I'm all types of D heads, and like I was everything under the sun. They didn't like that. It's funny, they can clap at you all day. As
Yeah,
soon
yeah,
as you
yeah.
clap back, as
Right.
soon
You the
as you
bad
clap
guy.
back, and then you
Yeah.
you the bad guy. Like,
Yeah.
all right,
Yeah.
I'm supposed to take all of this fire, but as soon as I fire back, now you can't take it. Like, come on, man. Noah walks out of a movie because the star brushes his teeth, right? I'm not surprised. I've gotten all the comments. I'm mad when they stop because at least I know they watching. Right? Hey, listen, that's one of the biggest things because they say something like that, and I'm like, you watched it though. So
Yeah.
what does that tell you?
Yeah, it'd be something towards
you,
the
you,
end of the
you,
video too, so they watched it all the way through. Like, hey, I appreciate it nonetheless.
right, right. I'm like, man, you can have 1,000 things out there and 999 are fire, but you're gonna get
That's
haters
the that's the
commenting
that's the
on that.
comment of the day right there, bro. Because that's exactly how it be. That's
Bro, oh
it be
my
that one
goodness.
little thing that you already know, but you like, yo, I'm not about to redo this video or whatever. So you already know, and there's always somebody that's gonna let you know.
Always. Now, I will say one thing good about community because they definitely all right, so like sometimes in the comments, once it start to get nested, at least my YouTube does not show me like the nested comments. I normally only get the top layer. After that, I don't see what else is going on. I don't get notified of that. So one time I went back into the comments and I seen like it was a long thread, and it was pretty much like my community going at a person that was trying to go at me. So I was like, that's what I like to see. Like they if they had my back 100 times over, I was like, see, this is what I'm talking about right here. So like when I see that, that's where it's like, bro, that's community right there. You know what I mean? Like, and then especially like you have those situations where I like to be transparent. I keep all my stuff on my channel. So obviously, when I started this channel, I didn't know too much of anything about photography. So I was kind of just doing what I was doing, right? And some of those comments helped shape me. You know what I mean? It helped me get better. So in that same instance, people will watch a video from 4 years ago and comment on it like it's current date. Like, come on, man, you gotta at least be like looking to see like, all right, when was this taken? Okay, let me go see if he got something that's current, and then kind of do the comparison.
Yep.
What do you say? I got a comment on the channel that was random. It was like, I like this video way more professional than Ike. It was in my boudoir shoot. I just let the comment sit. He wasn't lying though. What is yo? Nah, oh man, I'm finna go back and comment under it. Nah, that bring up a comment. All right, this the last one I'll probably say because you can go on comments for days. All right, but somebody commented under. Ah man, I don't know if that was your video or my video, but somebody said I think somebody said that my photography is like it might be just as good as like, but not better than somebody else that was a hot topic, because they brought a product out, right? And they were like comparing, and I'm like, this person commented like, yeah, T Mid is maybe good, this good at best, right? And I'm like, damn, like I didn't even know you knew who I was. Thank you. You know what I mean? Like, let's see. I once got accused by a rando of exploitation for posting implied nude to a Facebook Nikon user group. Oh man, hey, you gotta watch out with them groups. They got strict stipulations. Strict stipulations. He probably be on your channel leaving great comments too. So automatically, us being black makes us comparable. Man. So yeah, it's man, the YouTube world is crazy. Let's see. Take on live city tour would be dope. Yeah, I try to get around as much as I can. I try to get around as much as I can. So, like I was telling everybody, the next stop is in Dallas, Texas. So I got the photo walk details on my website, tmid.com, and I got it no, or you could DM me on Instagram. All right, we can talk. So I got some things I can make happen. All right, because technically, I ain't gonna lie. Um, I sold out all of the spots. I sold out all of the spots, and I think that was like what, within a week I put it out, something like that, something like that. I put it out, and the walk isn't until June 1st. So like within the first week, I sold out of the spots. But if you interested in coming, contact me, and we can see we make something happen. But definitely, appreciate all the love and support everybody coming out with. And it's all about community, all about community. So yeah, we got if you're not subscribed, we got Anthony Tog Life. Check out his channel, and it's Anthony Tog Life. And let's see. But I welcome all comments. Yeah. Hey, you get many bad comments, Tog Life?
Man, man, not much these days. It'd be more so people very knowledgeable that want to educate me on my videos.
Yeah.
I'll probably get at least 1 or 2 of those on every video, which is like, it's cool. You know, at this point, I'm like, man, if you want to spend the time to drop all that, bless your heart. I'm not really pressed. But yeah, I don't really get down too bad, because you know, these days now it's like when I'm doing video, I'm already thinking about what somebody gonna have something to say on. So I'm already addressing it as I'm doing the video. So it's like, if you still want to comment on it and you that pressed, by all means, have a great day. I don't really care.
Yeah. Hey, that's a good question to end it off on. Knowing what you know and all of you guys' experiences, what is your hope, expectations, goals for this YouTube thing long term? So what's your expectation and goals? What do you want to see come out of it?
Is that question like YouTube in general or my channel? Because YouTube in general, I would love to see it get back to people creating content for the sake of content and not for the sake of the money, which I get it. You want to make the money. I don't knock that at all. And there's so much money to be made. I'm with it. But back when we all started YouTube.
He said Joe channel.
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah.
Man, I just got to be consistent. I strive to be like you, T-Mid, to be consistent, man. I'm just not consistent. But I also, you know, the way you said you're a content creator, I don't like, I put the photography and now I do more video. Like, I focus more on that than I do the content creation piece. And it's probably because I do that stuff full time. So anytime I'm doing something YouTube related, I'm always like, I could be investing that time into my business, because like my channel is not big enough to where I'm making enough money to where it's justifiable to be like, well, if I spend 4 hours a day doing a video, I'm gonna make $200 off that video.
Right.
That would be worth it. You know what I'm saying? I could justify that,
Right.
but my channel ain't nowhere near that big, so I'm not making that kind of money. So I'm always like, man, instead of spending this time on YouTube, I need to be investing this in my business. So it's just hard for me to stay consistent. So I would just like to be consistent, and I would like to have, I want to fuse more cinematography into my videos, which is this video that I'm working on right now is really going, I think the next video I drop is going to demonstrate that. I want to keep the education side of it, but I want to fuse the cinematography side of it, just to kind of help me practice both and just make education a little bit more entertaining, because I know it could be a little dry and boring sometimes.
Okay. Yeah, it's interesting because I definitely put content creation in front of the photography piece. So if somebody was to ask me, I would definitely say content creator before photographer. And I also try to let people know that I no way or shape or form try to identify as a educator. All right. In my videos, I never try to come off like I'm the educator and I'm going to tell you how to do this and all of that. But I will show you my process. And also, like, if you ever ask me something, I'm an open book. And so I will get as technical as we need to get. But my style in my videos is not that. You know, like if it's something noteworthy, then I will mention it. But I don't never come off like I'm going to be that teacher type of person. Although obviously from the photos, you could tell I know what I'm doing, right? But that's just not my style. I'm more of the content. I wanna have fun while I'm creating the content. So, you know, I'm gonna have little montages of things in my videos that kind of help tell the story of like what exactly was going on before this photo shoot happened. Like what was the atmosphere? Because that's the type of stuff that I enjoy. And I'll give you all an example of that with this video right here. I just put this video out, and it kind of shows like I got stuff leading up to, right? I kind of show you going into this. I kind of show you the Airbnb, right? So it kind of adds context. And then like right into this piece right here, I open up and I'm like playing ping pong. You know what I mean? But like stuff like that, I feel like adds another dynamic. It also allows me to show my personality. Like it's not all about photography for me, but also you could connect this with something else. Like this is also getting your model comfortable at the same time because now it's not just photo shooting. Now you building a rapport with this
Hmm.
person. So now right now I'm playing ping pong with her, but I'm also building a rapport with her. So now she's gonna feel more comfortable shooting with me. And this is just all natural type of behavior that's occurring, you know?
Yep.
So yeah, long term for me, just to get back, because I know I digress, friend. I'm sorry, friend. But long term for me, I feel like I have hit like um some of the goals. I also realized a lot of things. I felt like the journey to get into like 100,000 subs and things like that. I thought it was going to be way easier. Probably a couple months into starting YouTube, I figured out that it was not going to be easy at all. So that's why, like, when I say, okay, I got 26,000 subs now, like, I don't take that lightly at all. Also, I realized that if you got a strong community, people that rock with you, like if they really rock with you, um, and they understand like the effort that you put behind this. Like I've been doing this like 4 years now, right? And I do this all for free. So when I have an event and I put an event out there, like for people to pay to come to my event, that's another way of showing support and saying like bro, you've been doing this for 4 years, doing this, put out like 600 videos. Like the least I could do is be like, boom, I'm gonna show my man some support like this because if you look at it honestly too, like some of the stuff, if you be transparent, like we with these photo walks, like it's at a price point where like I probably still won't even make any money from it. Like I will break even because if you think about like my travel expensive, you think about the hotel, you think about the car. If I'm paying these models, like I'm not making no money. So that's
Yeah.
one thing people don't understand. Like they think that you making something, but by the time you pay all of these things, I might have a Waffle House meal, all right.
Yep.
But
Yep.
that just goes with the game. So I think like what I wanted to be able to do, I have been able to do in 2022 September when I went to Houston and I was able to see the reach that I had with the community to bring people together. That was one of the goals for my channel. So now I know from that point in 2022, I knew it was only going to grow because that's the goal of the channel, right? So that was one of my big things. Another thing for me was to be able to get paid from brands. And so, like the first time I was just getting free stuff. And then I'll tell you, Luminar Neo reached out to me and it's an editing software. And when I asked them, I was like, man, let me see if I can get paid. And I was like, what's y'all budget for the video? And when they threw me stacks, when they paid me stacks for a video, that's when I knew. I was like, the money is out here. Okay. So that was the next piece for me is like getting paid for this stuff because like I like traveling. And so like my content is good enough to where I feel like the company should be paying me for what I'm able to do. Right. So that's like the second thing. Um, Doing YouTube full time, it definitely was a thought originally, but like as I kind of get into it, it's like it's a long shot because it takes some work to build up. So like I won't say that it's not possible, but I definitely say like I will still have to keep building it. you know, like I would, especially in this niche right here, I would have to keep keep building it till you get
Yeah.
to a certain point.
Yeah. Well, I always will give you your flowers, and I have said this before, and I'll say it again, just so people really understand the work and the effort and the consistency that you put in and how it pays off. Me and T-Mid, we hit 5K subs around the same time. And now you look at his channel, you look at my channel, I'm just over 7K. And in that same amount of time, you at 26 running on 27, so that just goes to show the effort and the consistency that you put into it. And that's why I love to see what you have coming to you, because when I think about your consistency and what you putting into it, like, we in this same game. You've been consistent since I've known you. I've been inconsistent since I've known you. And it shows, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you really can't be successful if you put in the work, but it's not easy, So when people try to make it seem like, it's just kind of coming to you easy, or, anybody could do it, I would be the first one to say that's not the way it works, and that's not what it is. Like, no, it's not that easy, and it doesn't just come. Like, you have to be consistent. You have to put out this content. You have to put in the work. You have to build the community. You have to network. There's a lot that goes into it to be able to have the success that you're seeing today. And so, I always tip my hat to you for that.
Man, I appreciate that, brother. Because yeah, man, it's a lot of hard work. To this question, so at the photo walks, I do say, like, I'm an open book, 1000%. I'm an open book, but I'm not the person that's going to be like, while you shooting at my photo walk, I'm not going to be like, nah, you should do it like this. All right, young blood, you need to do this. Crank down your shutter, and you need to always shoot like this. All right. I'm an open book at my photo walks. Like, some people that come, they know what they're doing, and they don't want you to tell them anything. Other people, I'm an open book. You ask me something, I'm going to tell you straight up, give you everything that I know, just to see you get better. Oh man, and I ain't gonna lie, Miami. Now, hey, listen, I got some things in Florida. I ain't gonna lie, I might gotta make that my second home. I got some. I got some things in Florida. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, T-Mid made like 5K off his walk at Vegas. Man, bro.
That'd be gross
Like that.
revenue.
Yeah. Man, that photo
Pay
walk
the
at
taxes.
Vegas, it was that photo walk at Vegas was the most complex thing that I ever put together. But I did it because I wanted to challenge myself, and I had never seen anybody do it. So I wanted to do those two things, and it was a great time. It was a lot of effort that was put into it as well. Like,
Mhm.
so yeah. And the goal is the one thing also that I like to mention too, like with these photo walks, is like, I'm already starting off in the negative just to start off. So like, people don't look at it that way. You might say like, dang, it's $200. But for me, I'm already $2,500 in the hole. And I'm trying to crawl out of that hole. So yeah, it's different ways to look at it. But I'm also like trying to do these things because I know, like, the community is if you keep it, if I keep it 100, 1,000. First of all, it's not a lot of people that create content on YouTube that go to different cities and put stuff on. That's number one. Number two, if they doing it, they charging 4 or 5 times more than I'm charging.
Yeah, that's facts. I know a couple of people that do, and they photo walk. They join their workshops. Definitely not cheap.
Yeah, 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 and that's the thing. And it comes with building your brand also. So kudos for that. But also, Like I said, like you put you put things out there, if people respect what you're doing, they going to support it. And so
Yeah.
like I personally understand like the price point for my Vegas photo walk, it was high. It was very high, but it was because of the intricacies that went to it. And
Hmm.
I got the number of people that I targeted for. So that's is what mattered to me. And I understand everybody don't have that type of money, like $600 in the budget to do that. You know what I mean? But yeah, so we got a lot of things. I try to get out to the cities. Um, you all know if you watch my stuff, you know I travel a lot, and I bring that content to you as well. Uh, I'm going to in like 2 weeks. I'm going to I'm going to Florida, and then I'm going to Puerto Rico. Um, so yeah, I'll be looking out because I'm gonna do a photography event in Puerto Rico. It's gonna probably be like a 4 day, 3 night photography event in Puerto Rico, and they got like the models and everything, of course, and some things that we're gonna do on the day to day. And then also I'm trying to see, and then after that, it's gonna be the Dallas photo walk. So yeah, that's looking good. That's looking good. Tokyo, Tokyo photo walk. Man, hey, that's crazy. I was just saying though, like, it's the response is crazy because you really gotta think about you really gotta think about your brand to be able to pull off going to just think about this for a second, y'all. You are from one particular area, right? I am from Maryland. Okay. I can go to these different cities across the US and still have success, like with bringing people out. If you think about that, like you got people that's from a city and can't bring people out. You know what I mean? So like the magnitude of that is powerful in itself. What would you say? Man, I want to go to Tokyo. I love my Asian photography community. That's why I call it Mr. Portrait Photography. Hey, listen, I don't know. I'm PG-13. I'm PG. That's all I gotta say. If you look at my last several videos, I ain't got nothing crazy. I ain't got nothing crazy. And honestly, man, you get a better response from the clean stuff. Would love to get to Puerto Rico. Hey, listen, stay tuned for my event. It's gonna be one for the books. When you come to Florida, if you come back to Orlando, I know places where the model isn't isn't risking it all. Oh man. No, places. Oh man, I'm actually coming to Tampa. Yeah, photo walks. I like Cinemax at night for photographers. What? Nah. Hey, I don't know. Should do a Dominican Republic. All right, man. Y'all got me on here for a whole nother hour, man. Hey, listen, you get me worked up when you talk about YouTube, all right?
Yeah.
That's what it is. You get me worked up about YouTube because it pisses me off from time to time, all right?
Yeah, YouTube be on that bullsh. But yeah, you take
Hey,
the
what
bad with the good.
yeah, man. But it's all good. It was a good conversation, and that extra hour will make up for last month that I didn't go live. So look, Yeah, and it was your fault, Biz. You the one that asked the question. So yeah, you done got me worked up, blood pressure up. But look, man, I appreciate all of y'all showing love. If you want to show some more love, they go my cash out one more time. Submit the T mid fund. I appreciate you, Denise, for sending that cash out. Ike for sending that what is that junk called again? The
Super
the
chat.
the super chat. The super chat. The super chat. Once you got me to buy it, it's been up from there. Oh man. I'm after paying all my trips. Hey man, y'all have a good night. What is it? Easter Sunday tomorrow?
Yep.
Oh no, tomorrow the 31st, right?
Nah, this Easter tomorrow.
Oh
Yeah,
man,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay.
Easter tomorrow.
And y'all enjoy y'all Easter holiday. I gotta edit. Yeah, I got. Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna try to edit something. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but I will talk to y'all in the next video. Peace.